Thank you, Mr. Rao. Our next speaker will be Dr. Anbalagan, who is the Joint Chief Executive Officer of MIDC Mumbai, and he will share his perspective on Maharashtra in terms of what are the things that this sector can expect from Maharashtra. Thanks.
Good evening. Namaskar. My presentation will cover purely on ESDM, and some of the, of course, some slides I'll have it on industrial policy of our state. So, and this is basically from annual survey of industries, normally which covers only companies which employ 100 plus workers. So data may not be like relied on, but still overall perspective, overall picture at our state level can be very well seen from this. So predominantly Maharashtra has a strong dominance in electronic components and consumer electronics, whereas other like telecommunication, designing, or even strategic or defense, we are still like 5 to 7% we are into that. And as far as fixed capital is concerned, like every 100 rupees put, 63% is again towards consumer electronics. It's a very strong base as far as consumer electronics is concerned. Secondly, electronic components, again then it's followed by communication and other sectors. These are some of the major projects. It's an indicative list which had come in past 5 to 7 years. Some already commissioned their projects, some are in the process of commissioning, roughly around 13,000 crore investments, again bearing others, major big ticket projects. I just listed for you a thing. Only LG is also having a presence, of course, Hindustan Semiconductors, and of course Videocon, Corning has a presence in Pune, Sterlite is in Aurangabad, Jabil Security is also in the process of setting up a plant now. And MARC Electronics is getting into a huge big ticket project in Jalna. These are the major like 4 zones I would like submit, where predominantly because of a strong manufacturing base, auto, every like basically traditional conventional industries. So it comprises basically Mumbai, Thane, Navi Mumbai, where you can have a good strong presence. TCS also has good number of companies are concentrated in Mumbai, Pune and New Bombay. And second major is Pune, which of late it is a major electronic hub, which every company you name, it has a presence there. Pune, traditionally Pune is a strong auto, dairy, and even food processing, and quite a lot of maybe out of like 23 sectors, almost 20 sectors has a presence in Pune. So predominantly it has a Chakan, which is an upcoming auto hub, a very like world auto major is there, and Hinjawadi IT Park, we have come up with phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, now phase 4. Still lot of growing demand in Pune. And new industrial like integrated industrial township is also coming up in a place called KADE, close to new like proposed international airport Pune. And almost it has a predominantly all companies from like Southeast and European companies, Swedish, all companies have a presence in there. And third is Nasik is also traditionally used to be an electronic thing. Of late there are some slackness. Now again past 2 years it's picking up. And fourth is Aurangabad, basically Shendra, which is being like one of the pilot project under the Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor, where we will be developing 100 square kilometer, 10,000 hectares of integrated industrial township, which will have a like a sustainable model on a long-term basis. And predominantly it has electronics, textile, and food as a major industries. This techno-economic feasibility is being done for that with AECOM. So electronics is the main component in Shendra. Again, it's an upcoming auto hub. Of late, Nagpur is also becoming a good like enterprising for like electronics, though traditionally transmission equipments and construction equipments and of course mining equipments used to be a major player. And these are the four like 6 major areas where we are like our state has its focus. The defense electronics is one thing which like of late, which has a traditionally strong presence in Pune and around. It's been like not given adequate attention till it is attended. So Government of Maharashtra, of course with MIDC as a nodal agency for industrial development, has taken up that. We had a couple of talks and other things, and so we finalized some land parcel for a electronic, like defense electronic cluster close to Pune city. And again, as our strength lies in automotive sector. So automotive electronics is a predominantly high potential area where Maharashtra can draw huge investments. Then medical and education also. See, roughly 1,002 engineering colleges are there, maybe one of the largest number of engineering colleges, and we churn out 1.2 million technical graduates every year, like 12 lakh people every year pass out. So that way, huge potential lies in education, and of course traditional industrial electronics also can have. Telecom, we are lagging like 5 to 7%, but all major companies have their presence. So telecom is also one of the potential thing. Of late, basically all the like Western solar electronics is also gaining importance. I will not dwell upon national electronics policy, which is like quite listed out incentives for various like quantum of capital investment and of course output related incentives. Our state has a industrial policy 2013, which has a predominantly like performance related industrial promotion subsidy. We call it as package scheme of incentives. So it's basically given as a VAT return and given across 7 to 20 years, it depending on that. But predominantly for electronics and other items, it's normally 7 to 10 years, wherein depending on the area of investment, you can get the or you can reclaim from 30% to 100% of the entire fixed capital, which includes every land, like investment on land, plant and machinery. So other than that, we have like exemption from electricity duty, and again stamp duty waiver is also there, and royalty refund is also done for that. Earlier we used to thrust only on mega projects, which predominantly investment around starting from 100 crore to like up to 1,500 crore. Now in the new industrial policy also captures MSMEs. So that's a very strong like good feature to rely on. This is what like I was commenting earlier. So this is actual technical who are related with management and engineering related. Roughly 6 lakh graduates pass out, but overall professional graduates almost 1.2 million is the numbers which we every year people pass out. And IIT Powai is again one of the premier institute for again R&D for electronics. And we also our like Department of Technical and Higher Education has a policy of like centers of excellence, wherein all these private enterprises are taken into confidence while like developing skill sets in our industrial training institutes. So government has taken initiative in like phase-wise manner, so that roughly 750 industrial training institutes, the largest ITIs anywhere in the country, is being like given the required skill sets, which is like need of the hour for the specific industries. So Talegaon is a place already we have a like strong presence like General Electrical, General Motors, Schindler, a good number of companies, JCB, they all have a presence there, and it's adjoining Chakan Auto Hub, and it's again adjoining Mumbai-Pune Expressway. So this we are proposing as like one of the big ticket like electronic cluster, which can like cater to like auto and all allied sectors in Pune, which I was like mentioning. Roughly almost every sector has a strong presence in Pune. So that way it has a very like advantage, and it has one of the biggest dry port ICD inland container depot in Chakan only. So even the movement to port, even export and import is also facilitated. So that way this also has a presence in Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor as a logistic hub. So there will be a railway logistic hub up to like 150 hectares, also being planned in Talegaon. So this is one of the site which this again in consultation with the local players we are finalizing it.